each bowl, they emit different frequencies. So for example, a lot of the bowls out there, they're sold out there, they are very cheap and they're not in tune. So what I learned is that each because this thing is based on a system called chakra system, the philosophy of it. So each bowl aligns to each chakra system. So each chakra has a very specific frequency, and the bowls have to be in tune to that frequency. So the one-on-one session is where I put the bowls on the body and I play the bowls, and you can really feel the vibration really, really deep inside your body, and just bring yourself back into your body. Because when we are so much in our head, we really forget about the present moment, which is not so good actually. Yeah.
Does it help an individual to connect more with their body?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Okay, what is the acceptance of okay, I know you gain your clientele from word of mouth, but have you tried like promoting it out there by yourself? And what is the kind of acceptance you receive? Have you encountered like people who just don't believe in this kind of things because they might not have the idea of what it's all about, and how do you counter those kind of situation? Because I really appreciate that you kind of like in a juxtaposition between STEM background and this cultural over 2,000 years of knowledge, Tibetan knowledge.
I think I don't have to counter anyone, you know. People who really are in a desperate time, somehow they just come and find me, because I think I really believe in taking care of myself well. And whenever someone comes, because I have quite a few people who are so depressed and they have suicidal thoughts, I have to be really well inside myself in order to
help them.
Not just help them, but give them the space and listen to them, because a lot of times they don't have a place or people to trust to express that. So this is my job to take care of myself first, and then when they come to me, I have the space for them. So I don't really need to counter anyone. I don't need to justify what I'm doing, because I think when people talk to me and they see me, I think they understand why I do what I do. What was the earlier on question? Do I need to advertise myself?
Yeah.
Is it? Then again, I don't really need to advertise myself. People just come somehow.
So it's kind of like for people, it's a calling. If they come, it means that it's a calling for them to seek out some sort of help, and one of the help would be through this Tibetan sound healing.
Definitely. And what surprises me the most, especially in Johor, is that nobody heard about this Tibetan sound bowl. Nobody. Because when I was in Berlin, Hamburg, everyone loves it. When I was hosting events, sound healing event, everyone's like, yes, I'm gonna come. In Bali, it's, you don't have to say it, everyone loves it, everyone knows what it is. But here, people are like, hey, what is it?
Like a black hole. Like we don't know what that is about.
Yes, and then some people are like, it looks like the Korean bowl, you know, that you can eat your sundubu jjigae out of it. But it's not that. It's made from Nepal, and but it's very interesting coming back to Johor and coming back to my hometown and giving back.
Your family, your heritage is from JB.
Yeah, from Johor Bahru, born and bred. I'm a proud Johorian.
Wow.
Yes.
I'd love to hear it. So, do you see yourself expanding or contributing toward this sound of healing, maybe perhaps in the next 5 or 10 years in Johor Bahru, because I for sure know it's not easy to cultivate new things in JB, because we are not that creative driven or open like KL, right?
True. But I think slowly people are realizing that they need to slow down, that there's something that they need to change in their lives that they don't know yet. I definitely have the vision of spreading mindfulness, teaching people how to be kind to themselves more and more, and be mindful about who they are, what they are thinking, especially when sometimes I think a lot of us, we are so unkind to ourselves. The way we talk to ourselves is so harsh, and I hope I can change this, at least in Johor. I think it's a gift that I would like to give it back to Johor. And I do have a vision that I would like to have a space where everyone can come together and be in a community together and have mindful fun. It doesn't have to be with alcohol or loud
Adrenaline
music.
driven.
Yeah, no, it's none of that. It's just very calm and soft and authentic community, authentic friendships. Let's just say this is what I would love to create in Johor.
On the note of adrenaline driven fun, which I think most of us we kind of have a misconception of fun needs to be triggering, fun needs to be like a gut in the punch kind of energy thing. In a way, my personal opinion is that for that kind of fun, when we go back to our home, it doesn't like solve the problem we are trying to run away. Like we want to have fun because we want to take our minds off from the stress we face in work or school. But if we subscribe to the adrenaline rush kind of fun, it doesn't help us actually in any other way. But for the patient, for the calm kind of fun, a lot of us doesn't know or never felt what it feels.
Yeah.
Like it's you need to have some research about it first, or maybe your friend introduce it to you. Because my friends for sure, they don't know what that means. They would usually subscribe to the adrenaline rush kind of fun. So I wonder how people out there who are not used to the peaceful kind of fun can get to know about this.
Yeah. So a little bit about myself. When I was in London, I did all kinds of things. I did a lot of things. There's a lot of good times, adrenaline, fun times.
YOLO times.
Pardon?
YOLO times.
Yeah, exactly. And I did it. And like you said, every time when I went back home, I felt so empty inside. There's this like void that I don't know how to explain, but I think a lot of people can relate. It's just this deep emptiness, and I didn't know
How to resolve
what that
it.
was. Yeah, and then my depression got worse and worse, anxiety got worse and worse, and I realized that I need to change something in my life. Then I decided to quit my job, to quit everything and move to Bali. And that was where I met a lot of my soulful tribe, let's just say.
Soulful tribe.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they really taught me that this authentic connection, this authentic friendships, and we have really kind of peaceful, kind of fun. It's all about communicating and coming together and talk together, connecting. And I realized every time with this, I go home, I feel full. I have even more energy.
Recharge.
Recharge. So how I would love to bring this to Johor is I would really love to run more workshops in teaching people how to communicate with one another, because it's a skill that I actually learned from my mentor, and I've been studying with him for 2 years, and yeah, it's important, I think.
That's interesting.